Good morning, class 2. So today we're gonna start with a new chapter, which is from human body, bones and muscles. Okay, so with this chapter we will learn about uh, what is a skeleton, what it provides, okay, and what are bones. So drinking milk can help, human body, okay. Then muscles. So these are some of the topics we're gonna cover up in this chapter. So first one here is a fill in the missing vowels. To get the names of the different body parts, fill in the blanks next to the picture to label those parts correctly. As you can see in your textbook, okay, we have to fill those vowels. So vowels, we have A, E, I, O, U, okay, these are the things comes under vowels. So first one is the picture of eyes, then it's a picture of a neck, okay, then it is a picture of elbow, then it is a knee, then and it is a picture of a arm. So all the vowels have been filled in those blanks. See, E, O, A, these are some of the vowels which we have to fill. Then some parts of our body are soft while others are hard. Some parts are the soft parts are muscles and the hard parts are called bones. So let us learn more about them. So we have a category of two, okay. It could be hard part and it could be a soft part. So basically the soft part is considered as a muscle, and in bracket I have written here 656. Why? Because human body has 656 muscles, okay. Then the hard part are bones, okay. I have written here 206, which means we have total number of bones in our human body is 206. So moving on. The next topic will be your skeleton. So what is skeleton? Our body has a framework of bones. Framework means a supporting structure, okay. Bones called skeleton. It gives shape and support to our body. Without the skeleton we would not be able to stand straight. It is also protect the soft inner parts of our body. So in this definition here, okay, it is clearly specifies that it supports the bone is actually for to give support to our body, and then it also gives a shape to our body, and we are also able to stand straight, okay, and we also can move. So these are some of the benefits of having a bone inside our body. And then it also protects soft inner parts of our body, which means our inner parts, okay, means heart, lungs, stomach, kidney, liver. These are some of the inner parts which also is protected by bones. We call it rib cage, okay. So it also provides protection to our body. So in this one, more than 200 bones form the skeleton, human skeleton. Bones are hard and stiff. The place where two or more bones joins together is called joint. we can bend our body around the joints. Some of the joints are shown in the picture given here. So as you can see in your textbook as well, okay, and I have marked here in this diagram, okay, we have neck joint, elbow joint, wrist joint, and also knee joint, which is not given in the picture here, okay. So these are the some of the joints which helps to bend our body accordingly. So, and then let me give you some information about bones, okay. So newborn baby have almost 300 bones, and adults have 206 bones, okay. Then the features of bone are, it is stiff and it is hard. So these are the 2 points you have to remember. And what are the benefits of it, you will know in later. So moving on, so after this we have muscles. So what are muscles? Our bones are covered with muscles. Muscles are soft and help us to move our bones. There are more than 600 muscles in our body. So as I have told you earlier, there are total number of 656 muscles in our body, and the muscles characteristics are, it is soft, okay, and then it helps us to move our bones. So the interesting fact about muscles is that, so both muscles and bones are interdependent, and they work in harmony, which means bones would not be able to work without the muscle, and muscles would not be able to function without the bone. So both are interdependent on each other. Moving on, so then we have exercise and healthy food. Bones and muscles of our body work together to help us move, work and play. We need strong bones and muscle for various activities like swimming, football, tennis, and other games also. So there may be cricket, there may be badminton, volleyball. There are lots of sports, okay, which helps our bones and muscles to work together. And then it is very important so that we have balanced diet and exercise in our daily lives, okay, so that we are able to perform our daily course. And then if we find, so if someone finds it very difficult and get tired very soon, okay, that means, so after this we have topic posture. So what is actually a posture? The position of our body when we stand, sit or walk is called posture. We should be always keep straight and upward posture. A good posture helps us to healthy and keeps us our body in proper shape. So why it is important? Because a good posture may be helpful in removing it doesn't allow any diseases in our body, so that we have to maintain a good posture always. So there are different ways where students cannot be sitting in the proper posture while you are studying or watching television at your home or playing video games like this, okay. Always keep your back straight, okay. Do not lean on anything or any bench or chair, okay. So while maintaining the good posture, it helps to avoid avoid those diseases which may come due to our inappropriate posture. So that's all for now. We're gonna do our exercises in next class. Thank you.